Hello friends of the channel. Today I'm going to show you another model that I have just made a few changes, and I just acquired this box over here, which is the name of the box is Company Heroes. Really nice box. It brings 5 models which are really ornate. I mean, these guys have everything that a Space Marine high ranking model can have, and this one over here in the middle is supposed to be the captain. I I really like the model. I actually like all the models, but I wasn't too crazy about the pose of this guy over here, and so I just put myself to the task of maybe improving the model and see what things can be done just to make him a little bit better, or just probably just different. I mean, so you don't end up with just the same model that everybody else has in the tabletop. And so I'm gonna show you today the changes that I did to this model. I don't know how many of you have this box, or are you familiar with this box Company Heroes Space Marines Primaris? But I think the changes that I made today are just improve the guy a little bit, and you'll be the judge when it comes to that. Later, I'll show you another model that I also just built, another captain. So today I'll be showing you 2 different models, and the final result will be this guy over here. This is the way the model just is after the changes that I made, and I'll be explaining to you what changes I made. Maybe you want to do the same changes, or maybe you want to just get some ideas for uh, the model that you are building or you will be built if you are planning in acquiring this box. As I mentioned before, I'm not saying that the original model, which is this one over here, it's it's not good looking. I think it is good looking, but sometimes you just want to make the model different, so it doesn't end up just looking like every other model that you're gonna see in the future. Just give them some more personality, I guess you can say. And one change that I did, of course, is I decided to use the bear head over here, which sometimes I do. I think in this case, it really benefits the model. I don't know. I guess you can also go with some helmets. This particular head, I kind of like it. So I think it's using the mask. It still has the part of the mask, but it doesn't have the top part of the helmet. And I decided to replace the helmet that comes in the box with this head. I also did some cutting. I cut the model in half by the waist, so I can twist the torso more towards this way over here, towards the hand that is pointing. If you notice, I'm sorry, towards the other side, the opposite side of the hand that is pointing. If you notice over here, this one over here is the belt buckle. And so the torso actually has to be a little bit more towards this side. And I decided to put the model, maybe the torso, I mean, maybe I'll say like millimeter and a half, probably make 2 millimeters towards this side over here, the side that has the sword. Just to give him more, I guess you can say, a more action pose, more dynamic pose, more like he's twisting his body while he's looking the other way. Sometimes, if you notice, and people that do extreme movements, like basketball players or football players, anybody that is just moving his body a lot, like you'll see like this kind of like weird positions that they twist their bodies. It's very interesting. You can actually do this using the internet and just stopping some videos. So I twisted the body. I cut in the middle over here. I haven't add nothing when it comes to like proportions, because I think the model is really proportionate. I mean, there's nothing wrong with proportions when it comes to this model. And I also changed the shoulder pads that the model was bringing. I think this one looks better, in my opinion. It was more ornate, and then this one is more ornate too, which kind of matches, I guess you can say, the rest of the armor. Very interesting and very long sword when it comes to this model. This is a very long sword, and the sleeve is over here of the sword, the empty sleeve. And another change that I did is that I have positioned this feet over here, maybe I'll say like 2.5 millimeters higher, and I have just added 1 millimeter to this feet over here, just to give him like just to raise this leg over here, with a combination of like the raising of the head and also the twisting of the torso, and the head, and I think it makes a difference when in the way it looks. Another change that I did is that this um, lower part of the leg over here, it was supposed to be looking more towards this side over here. So I just probably like um, twist the leg. I cut in the middle of the leg over here, and I just twisted the leg, I'll say maybe like a millimeter towards the side of the sword. I'm gonna just put right now, and this is the model, as you guys can see. And if you guys notice with the changes I did when it comes to the torso, just pay attention to where the buckle is located in the middle section of the model. Also pay attention to the feet, how the feet are just standing, each of the feet compared to the other model. And I think I think I did it just like I said before, just to make it look a little bit different. And another change that I did on this model also is, since he's not holding the hand, a weapon with this hand over here, he's just pointing his finger. I have added a weapon over here, a side weapon. I guess you can say it is, I don't know, a ball gun or a plasma gun. And some pouches over here. This, it was kind of empty in my opinion, so I wanted to add something in the middle. The base, if you're familiar how I do my bases, and you look previous models that I done, I always like to do my bases kind of like a bare. I don't put too much like flowers and grass, green grass. So I always add like debris and skulls and stuff like that. Backpack is the same backpack, and this is the way the model looks from behind. Really nice looking model. I mean, painting this guy is gonna be a bliss. I mean, it's gonna be like such a fun project. And of course, the arm. This arm doesn't come with this model. If I'm not mistaken, this arm is a intercessor, Primaris Space Marine arm. And this is it, guys. Now I'm gonna show you another model. This is another captain. This time in Phobos Armor. And I've used a model, and the torso, the entire torso, leg and torso, comes from the Raver box. And really don't know where this arm comes from. It was in my bit box. If you know or remember where this power fist comes, it really ornate power fist. Just put it in the comment section if you can recognize this bit over here. Change the shoulder pad too, since he's supposed to be a captain. And I really think that captains in Phobos armors don't have too much ornamentation, I guess you can say, since the nature of the armor and the Phobos armors is kind of like light. Okay, so I think it does good. The cape, the clock, is from the Death Watch kit, and this is just a Primaris backpack, and this is just a normal shoulder pad. And of course I have added the grenades, and I've also cut in the middle over here and just twist the torso, maybe I'll say like a millimeter towards the power phase side, towards this side over here. And the base, of course, here you have the base, and the base, as I always do, put some skulls. So these are the two captain guys. I'll be putting these guys on eBay. If you type true scale conversion Space Marines, I always have these models on eBay. If anybody wants to make paint these guys just for display purposes or just to make them fight in your unit, you're welcome to visit eBay. And as I say, all what you got to do is just type true scale conversion or conversion Space Marines, and the way I do these models, I don't paint them, but I do under shadow like you guys are seeing right now here. So in case you want to paint them, they're ready to be painted with any type of paint. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure sharing this with you. Put in the comments if you have experience working with this model over here, this captain from the company Heroes box, or if you have done something similar with this Phobos Armor. I don't find too many captains in Phobos Armor, so that's why I decided to work on this guy. I did in my previous video, I did one Phobos Armor guy, captain, and very similar to this one. I don't think it had the power phase. I think it was holding a sword, but the pose was kind of like similar to this one. But these are the changes I made, guys, and as you guys know, I really like making these changes and just to create some unique looking models. Thank you so much, and we're gonna see each other in the next video, guys. Bye bye.